This is the story of 3 dogs. 3 stray dogs I met here in Greece. They actually lived outside my door. And I was amazed at how loving they were and how much fun they had with each other. They used to scarf at all the other dogs, that were chained up and confined to their yards, where these dogs played the fields. They brought me to all the greatest places I knew. When I rested. I named these 3 dogs Halle Berry, Robert Redford, and Wolverine, who was my favorite. But another pressing question stayed on my mind. What will the full moon bring? I'm sorry I asked that. For what it brought was something far more emotional than I could handle at this time. May they rest in peace. The horror, the nightmare of a dog dying by poison. The dog is now going into rigor mortis. I heard something like a dog chewing a bone. He was actually dying from poison. I want to see what death looks like. I had 3 dogs. They were stray dogs, but they were friendly and nice. They brought me to the mountain top to find the mementalith of what I called Doubting Thomas. Now they're gone. I can't find the other 2. All along the way, I kept hearing this little voice inside my head. Why aren't you filming these dogs? I kept saying, oh, there'll be time. Well, there wasn't. So not knowing what to do, I sat there and listened, and I heard the ominous sound of and there in the nearby field, I found Redford, as stressed out as I've ever seen him. After this whole event, Redford was never the same. Redford. I'm sorry, Redford. I'm sorry. You deserve to die, Redford. You see, I had 3 wild dogs here. I was going to make a video about them. This one was called Robert Redford.
So we must put in his mouth the oil.
Yeah.
To throw out the poison. If he's being poisoned, it will throw out.
I can do it.
Can you do it? Okay. Open his mouth. Into oh. Yes, yes. In half an hour, maybe, because the oil is antidote for the poison.
Which means I gotta try to find the other dog.
One, he will start throwing in half an hour.
That one's gone. That one's dead.
Put in this little, throw it in his mouth again.
A little bit. Try to keep Redford. Redford. I thought he had a bone in his throat.
They ate chicken bones.
Well, like I heard, and I thought.
No, if he's starting make this all from his mouth to start throwing, and all this, it's poison. Someone poisoned all the dogs, and this is bullshit. Maybe he will survive. Or
maybe he only ate a little bit.
Yes.
Now the thing is try to find the other one's my favorite dog.
With the hair, the fairy. I don't know where it is. I didn't saw. Because when I came with my car, starting.
The big problem is I can't find the third dog, Wolverine. Time is short. Wolverine was always the most hungry of the 3 dogs. I fear that probably ate a lot of the poison unless I can find it and give it olive oil. Wolverine will be gone too, my best hiking buddy, pal. It was at that time, rescuing Redford, that I decided to direct my life to live as full of life as these dogs had, and remembered that dog spelled backwards is God. Then there was a night of pure terror. After I saved Redford, he disappeared for a whole day. I thought that whoever had done this had certainly come back and finished their job, and now it was my fault again that I didn't save him properly.
Redford! Redford! Hey, Redford! Redford!
Redford lives! Redford lives! I can't believe it, Redford lives! Redford! Hey, Redford! Redford! He lives! You survived, Redford! Survived, Redford! You survived! You survived! You survived, Redford!
survived. You survived.
Oh, doubting Thomas, please accept these dogs into heaven. Halle Berry, Wolverine, for outstanding performances as dogs. Halle Berry, Wolverine, for outstanding performances as dogs, and the ultimate friend of all living humans. So Redford finally becomes my hiking buddy, and we hike up to the last place Wolverine and I went to, the monastery of the Metamorphoses. We're gonna go light a few candles. I never got to see Wolverine again. I guess he passed on that night and somebody picked up his body early in the morning before I could spot it. Redford lives. Halle Berry rests in peace, as does Wolverine. 2 weeks earlier, I found this memento of a man attached to a dog. A man's best friend. I guess for me, he will always be that. Friend of dogs. May the Almighty bless those two fine dogs, and may they rest eternally happy in dog heaven.
Mm-hmm.